Play ball. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. Thursday night hockey. The Westerville Warcats taking on the Newark Generals here. Westerville in their traveling reds. White, yellow, black trim. Newark in their home whites with their yellow, black, and green trim. First meeting of the season here between the Cats and the Generals. We are live from the Lou Gibbs Arena. Pretty good crowd. Not the greatest spot to sit here in the stands, but it'll do. Last year we were up in that little captain's nest there near the Newark bench. So I have a much better view of this evening games. Trevor Leonard getting the nod between the pipes. And the Cats. Last few comments here from Coach Burner before they break. That'll be Hood and Weiss on D. And we've got Sawyer with Berner and Reisinger. Off the draw, here we go. The Cats with control of it here. Near side they go, Reisinger. He dumps it in. Goes for the chase. Behind the net, Berner, he gets there. Sawyer's in as well. Sawyer and Berner battling, comes out. There's a quick pass out front. Reisinger just gets undercut, back to Berner behind the net. Right to Sawyer, but they're going to whistle that dead as a hand pass here. So the face-off outside the Newark zone. Face-off there, won by Sawyer. Right past Hoodie, though. All the way down. Warcats got to regather it. It's Weiss battling 1-on-2. Sawyer in to help out. Back behind the net goes Weiss. He's trying to untie from his man. Hoodie comes over to help out. Hoodie then up the wall to Reisinger. Gets behind him. It's going to go the length of the ice. We're going to get an icing call here, so we're going to bring it back down. So it looks like so Sawyer's playing up with Reisinger and Berner, so I don't see Reed out there, so perhaps he's injured or sick this evening, unfortunately. All right, Sanders now out there on D with Hartwell. No, I'm sorry, that's Whaley, Fury, Tidd, and Weissenberger right off the draw. Newark on the near side wall. Sanders standing his ground. Fury over there to help out. Now it's shipped out front. Tidd picks it off. He gets dumped. Sanders comes to regather it. He's able to chip it out into the neutral. Back in go the Generals. Close to being icing, but it goes behind the net. Whaley picks it up, chips it along the wall. Weisenberger comes down, avoids the pinch, battles on the far side wall. Behind the net, Sanders picks it up, rims it right back to Weisenberger. In the corner, Weisenberger still controls, brings it around near side. Using some speed to cut through the neutral zone. It's stick checked and off of his blade. Oh, and then Sanders lays the lumber. Boom, goes the dynamite. Now, Whaley with speed. He gets stick checked just the last second, unable to maintain. And then looks to control it now. Long stretch pass on the near side. Tidd deflects that into the zone. And actually, we're going to get an icing call, so they're going to say he did not deflect it. 15:08 here, early going of the first period. No score here. Cats and Generals. Face off here by Masucci's out there with Woodruff and Fiala. Woodruff flips it far side. Fiala to the races. On the outside, he gets stick checked. Continues down in the far side corner. That's Carson Fiala. Woodruff gathers as well. 2-on-2, they battle. It pops out. Crone tries to get a piece of it, enough of it for Masucci to rim it back down low. There's a quick pass across the top of the crease that goes all the way out the other side. Long stretch pass by the Generals. They split three guys in all alone, perhaps. There's a quick, nice little backhand. Back check there by Crone. He thwarts the shot attempt, saved by Leonard. $14:39 here, first period. Sawyer on the draw with Reisinger and Berner. Faceoff comes all the way through into the neutral zone. Reisinger tries to get a beat. Continues to pester his man. On the near side, speed with the Generals picked off by Weiss. Gets it to Reisinger, and it pops out of the zone momentarily, forcing the Generals to retreat. Chipped in Hood off the wall. Berner now circling back in his own zone. He passes it up to Reisinger, chips it into the General zone. Right on net it goes, and they're going to get a whistle here, so we'll get an offensive zone faceoff here for the Cats. Whaley and Sanders out on D here. Faceoff won by the Cats. Stretch pass, not enough on that one. But good job by Sanders to lay the body on his man. Another opportunity for the Newark General. Back the other way, shot, save made. Leonard, this time it was Whaley on the back check, but that's two in a row there. Now with the Generals getting behind the Warcats D. Fury, Tidd, Weisenberger, the forwards. Off the draw, Fury ties up his man. It just sits right there. Where's it go? Caught up. Sanders in a corner. Sanders flips it behind there, right to a Generals player. Fury's down low to help out. Comes right back to Sanders. Sanders tries to step out in front and gets deflected off his stick, but Fury's still there. He gets it up to Tidd on the near side boards. Can't get the puck out. Cats stuck in their own zone. Whaley now. That failed rim around goes right to the Newark player. They go back and forth behind the D. They send it out front. A bouncing puck. Fury tries to get a piece of it. Cats struggling in their own zone right now. Can't get the puck out. And the forecheck strong with the Generals here. Far side, Weisenberger tries to get there. He gets beat to the puck by the incoming D. Rimmed it back around near side. Now Tidd trying to battle his man. He's able to get it out of the zone. That should be offside. And nope, they're going to say no. Whaley is able to chip it back out to the red line. Tidd battling 1-on-2 on the near side. Back to Whaley. He reverses it to Sanders. Got to retreat back below his own goal line. Now he just sends it up the boards here to Tidd. Tidd protecting the puck. He sends it out in the middle to Weisenberger. Can't get away with that one. And Newark dumps it right back in. Newark with a wholesale line change. Quick pressure there. Cats got to be stronger on the passes. That's going to be offside. So time for the Cats to settle it down. Sanders gets it up the wall to Weisenberger. Fiala sidesteps one guy, but he gets bodied, and Newark takes it right off his stick. There's a quick shot steered away by Leonard. Far side it goes. Crone bodied off the puck. Sent out to top of the umbrella there. Long shot in the back door, deflected just wide. Now it goes into the far side corner. Crone giving chase. Crone chips it up, tries to get it to Masucci, takes a funny hop. Woodruff gets a stick on it, but again, Newark winning the puck battles. Woodruff now slaps it out and dribbles all the way into the Newark zone. Fiala and Masucci both approaching with speed at the 12-minute mark here in the first period. All Generals so far in a 0-0 tie game. Opportunity back the other way for Newark. There's a shot, goes wide, blocker side, rimmed around far side. Fiala can't make the play off the boards, tries to stay with it, but it gets swiped back in the zone. Hartwell now looks to regather it. Protecting the puck. Woodruff gets behind the net to help out. Crone comes in, lays the body. Very aggressive forecheck here by the Generals, and the Cats having a hard time right now. Now Woodruff picks it off, gets it to Fiala. Fiala with room gathers the red line. He dumps it in. Wholesale line change here for the Cats. Newark now looking for a stretch pass. It's picked off by Burner. Burner gets it down low. There's a quick shot. Sawyer. Save made. No rebound. 11-14 here. First period. No score. Sawyer on the draw. Loses that one to the Generals. It's rimmed around. He follows it up in the near side corner. Sawyer protecting the puck. Waiting for support. Two more Warcats come in. Reisinger drifts out to the front. Off the wall comes Burner on the backhand. He stands on it. It comes right back to him, though. Burner now using the big body, lays the offensive body check. On the far side, Hood keeps that puck in. Back down to Burner. Burner protects the puck, chips it off the wall. Bouncing puck to Sawyer. Sawyer gets it down to Reisinger. Reisinger turns and shoots. Oh, and it's slapped down by Burner. The save made off the Reisinger shot. Burner flags it down in midair and drops it right in the crease. And gets a little shot on net for the whistle. So a little bit of pressure here now for the Warcats. Their first bit of pressure of the game. Fury now on the dot. Looks to draw this one back to Weisenberger. Doesn't happen. It goes behind the net. Tidd giving chase. Now a long stretch pass to the near side. Off the dasher. Whaley picks it up. Whaley inside his own zone. Reverses it to Sanders. Sanders near side to the Burgermeister. Across the red line, he goes. Dumps it in. Near side is Tidd. A few red jerseys on the near side. Weisenberger down low in the corner, forcing the clearing attempt. A bouncing puck. Sanders gathers it, dumps it right back around. Back on the near side. A lot of muscle on that one. Came all the way around. Tidd, though, comes back. He gets it down low. Fury takes an off-angle shot. Doesn't get to the front of the net. Now Newark looks for the long stretch pass. Whaley gathers it. Far side to Sanders. Sanders tries to pass. It gets blocked. It comes right back to him. Now he's able to find Fury on the near side. He chips it up to Tidd. Tidd tries to dump it in. Doesn't get all of that one. As the Warcats look to try to get a line change. Newark now comes across the line. They dump it in. Far side. Sanders tries to get a piece of his man. Newark now. They try to send it out front. Nobody there except for Burner. Burner turning and burning. He goes up the far side. He gets stick checked. Sawyer's there to pick it up. Sawyer then dumps it in, lands on Reisinger's stick. Reisinger on the outside, drops it to Burner. Burner gets bumped off. Comes to Sawyer, back to Burner, who behind the back pass to Reisinger. On the near side wall is Reisinger. He tries to hit it. Hartwell on the point, jumps over his stick. Newark back the other way. Crone comes over. A bouncing puck, that should be a hand pass. Nope, not touched up. Sawyer interjects. Oh, now, a little chip pass from Burner. Just behind Reisinger, who had nothing but pay dirt here. 8:59 to play, first period, still no score. Larry Masucci now on the draw. Gets that to Woodruff. Woodruff then loses it. Turnaround shot goes wide. Off the end wall, far side. Crone tries to get there. Fiala's there as well. Fiala digging it out. Trying to. Masucci comes over to help out. Gets swiped off his stick. Right in the high slot to the Generals, who just feed it off into no man's land. Now Woodruff forcing to play back behind the net. Crone sends it up the wall and into the neutral zone. Now long stretch pass. Hit again. They love the long stretch pass to the Newark Generals. There's a long shot. Nice block there by Weiss. Now Woodruff, weak on that attempt. Doesn't get the puck out. Now Weiss got nowhere to go with it as we had two Warcats in the neutral zone with the puck below our dots. Now it's a pass out front, redirected into the corner. Hood now picks it up behind the net. Hood banks it off the wall. Aggressive pinch by the Generals too, something that Warcats got to be available for. Now we're going to get a tripping call. I believe it's Woodruff going to the box. So the Cats to the penalty kill for the first time. 8:07 to play here. First period, no score, and the Warcats to the penalty kill. Fury and Weisenberger out with Weiss and Hood. Off the draw, Fury tries to stick handle through the ref's legs, wouldn't get out of the way, so Newark regathers. Now dumped in down low. Rimmed around near side. Fury putting pressure on his man, bodies him along the wall. Hood comes over to help out. It comes down low. Looking for that high slot. There's a shot. Goes whistling over the top of the net. Back behind the net. Newark around the perimeter they go. Chip to the top of the zone. Try to go back door. Fury gets in the way of that one. Another pass attempt. Fury gets a stick on that one. Slows it down just enough. Back around the net. Go the Generals. Active stick there by Weissenberger. He sticks with it at the top of the umbrella here. And now Fury jumps on the loose puck. Tries to split the D, but it gets swiped off of his stick. Fury, nice job there as he's able to dump it in. 1 minute to go here in the Newark penalty. Tid and Fiala out, along with Sanders and Whaley. Through the neutral zone. Go the Generals. That should be offside, and it is. Fiala on the draw. Tid on the board. Should be on the inside. Draw. One to Sanders. Sanders able to chip it out to the neutral zone. Long stretch pass by the Generals, and that'll go for an icing call here on their power play. So we got 38 seconds remain in the Newark power play. Burner and Reisinger now. Burner on the dot, Reisinger on the inside. Whaley and Sanders remain on D. Burner tries to walk through the centerman. And it's picked up by the Generals who look to break out with 30 seconds to go here on their power play. Pass to the near side. Newark looks to set up. They go behind the net. Whaley giving chase. Whaley intercepts it, rims it around, and comes all the way through back into the neutral zone. 15 seconds to go. All the way back go the Generals. They can't seem to get that up past 5 seconds to go here in the power play. Sanders gathers it, gets it back out into the neutral zone, and that'll kill the remaining seconds. Right out the box comes Woodruff. Now it's picked up by Burner at his own blue line. Burner looks to go wide. He sidesteps one man. Woodruff comes in to pick it up. Gets it to Reisinger. Reisinger turns. Long shot just wide blocker side. Out the other way it comes. Snipered was the Generals player, but he's able to get the puck out of the zone. Whaley now with speed to the neutral zone. Whaley continues to go wide. He's got a beat on his man. He cuts it to the outer backhand, and a save made there. Whaley, great speed around the outside to get to the net, and the tender stops him there. 5:42 to play, first period. Masucci on the dot. Won by the Generals. Way too much time there. Generals were able to carry it all the way out to the red line before a cat even makes contact with him. Now at the top of the zone, nice stick there by Masucci. Woodruff gets in the way of that one. And now it should be offside. And it is. Woodruff on the dot here. Face off won by the Generals again. Dumped in. Rimmed around near side. Masucci does a shoulder check. Tries to send it out front. Again, Cats are leaving the zone way too early. This time Woodruff. Nice keep in here. Now Woodruff bodies his man. He's able to get the puck out. Quick pressure on the Cats in the neutral zone. Generals were able to come right back in. Crone gets a stick on that one. He's able to gather it now. Behind the net goes Al Crone. He reverses it to Fiala. Tries to chip it up the wall. Doesn't get enough of that one. It gets dumped right back in the corner. Back to Crone. Through Fiala's legs. Back to Crone again. Now Crone, long stretch pass to Masucci. It bounces over his stick on net, directed towards the net. The rest of the Cats go for a line change. Masucci on the forecheck. 4.5 to play here, first period. Now Tid comes in, as does Weisenberger. Masucci to the bench. Fury on the ice. There's a quick forecheck there by Tid. Gets it to Weisenberger, who sends it right back down to Tid. Tid in the near side corner. Tries to step out. High bouncing puck comes into the neutral zone. Hood tries to get in the way of that one. And Newark back down the other way. Off angle shot. And nice deflection there by Evan Weiss that goes up into the ceiling for the whistle. 4:05 to play. Fury on the draw. Again, another face-off one. And the winger just lets the Newark Generals player go screaming through the dot. Now it's dumped in, kept in. Weiss tries to send it up the wall. He fans on that one. Rimmed back around near side. Tid gets beat to the puck, and it's sent back down low. Bouncing puck right in the slot. Hood gathers. Hood near side to Tid. Tid with speed tries to go on the outside. He gets bodied, comes back to Hood. Hood steps off. There's a shot deflected, I believe by Weisinger. Weisenberger might have got a piece of that one. And a save made there. 3:35 to play. Sawyer on the dot here. Comes right back to the Generals, kept in there by Whaley. Eventually comes back out to Sanders, who then sends it back into the neutral zone. A bouncing puck here near side. Newark dumps it in. Blocked by Whaley. Whaley sends it. Tries to hit Burner, but it's behind him. Sanders on the far side wall, protecting. Sawyer's in there. Burner comes in to help out. They try to move that puck. It does pop out. Generals are able to chip it into the cat zone. Sanders gathers. Sanders behind the net. Spins around, sends it back the other way. Burner's there. Burner picks it up. Can't get anything on that backhand. Comes back to Burner. Now a nice check there by Sanders to get the puck out. Newark to the line change. Whaley now. Sends it up to Burner. Burner tries to hit Reisinger near side. Way too far for him. Reisinger continues in on the forecheck, though, as the Cats look to get fresh legs out. Now on the near side, Burner gathering this one. Sends it far side. Hartwell tries to hit Masucci, who's coming right off the bench. Unable to get a piece of that. 2:21 to play, first period. Still no score. Woodruff on the strong side here. Face-off won by the Generals. And an opportunity to get the puck out was Fiala, and it got stick checked. Now Masucci has it. Masucci tries to chip it off the wall to Fiala, and that was intercepted. Fiala stays with it, though. First man down low on the near side wall. Woodruff comes in now. There's a pinch by Crone. Goes through him, and Newark comes back the other way. Off angle shot. They walk around the D. There's a quick shovel towards Leonard, and he's able to make the save. Weisenberger with Tid and Fury now. Weisenberger on the dot. He wins this one clear back to Weiss. He's able to get it to Fury, chips it out into the neutral. Bouncing puck. That one's now shoveled into Leonard. He's going to hold on to it. 1:42 to play. Burgermeister on the dot again. He wins that clean, this time to Hood. Hood goes for the long stretch pass. He takes a wicked hop off the dasher. Fury skates into space here. Fury with an opportunity. He walks in, takes a shot in the face. Mask save by the tender down at the other end. 1:31 to play. Off the face-off there, Weisenberger wins another one, but undercut is a Warcat player. It comes all the way back in. Tid, he dumps that. Should go for an icing call. Not sure it's got the legs, but yes, it does. Sawyer, Reisinger, and Burner now with Sanders and Whaley. Face off again, won by Weisenberger, but another General just cuts through the wing. Continues to happen in the Warcats' own zone. Oh, there's a hit on Whaley, but he sticks with it. He's able to get the puck up to Burner. Comes back to Whaley. Whaley looks to skate into it, protecting the puck, gets taken down. He sticks with it, though. Good job there by Whaley as he dumps it in. Under a minute to play here in the first period. Long stretch pass again by the Generals. Through the neutral zone they come on. The back check is Sawyer. Got a body on his man. Whaley's down as well. Pass out front. Intercepted. And it's sent up the wall to Burner. Burner then chips it out into Newark General zone. Nice hustle there by Sawyer to keep that puck in deep. 35 seconds to play. Sawyer now. He gathers it along the end wall. Burner looking to come in to help out. Sawyer still behind the net. He shovels it to Burner. Burner tries to walk out. And it gets deflected out into the neutral zone. It comes. Hartwell giving chase. It's dropped for the trailer. Long shot off the shoulder. Leonard picked up by Sanders with 15 seconds to go here in the first period. Long stretch pass the other way. Reisinger trying to skate into it. At the end of a long shift, though, Reisinger takes a quick shot and he scores! David Reisinger flies down the offside wing with 6.9 seconds to go, and he buries it. 1-0 Cats. Long stretch pass by Sanders, and Reisinger is able to catch up to it to give the Cats the 1-0 lead with under 7 seconds to play. Now the puck's dumped in on Leonard. He steers it to the corner. Hartwell chips it behind the net, and that'll kill the buzzer here to end the first period of play. Late goal here by David Reisinger, and the Warcats lead 1-0 after one. All right, start of the second period with Fury, Weisenberger, Tidd, Weiss, and Hood. And Leonard back between the pipes on the far end in the student section, so to speak, here at the Lou. That's dumped in right off the draw by the Generals. Hood back to retreat it. Hood reverses it, tries to get up the wall. No one's there. Comes right back to Generals. Quick shot and a save there by Leonard. Now it's off in the corner. Newark coming out quick here in the corner. Weisenberger battles his man. Digging away. Hood is there as well. Hood is able to chip that one up. They're calling a high stick. Not sure on who, but Hood now with an opportunity the other way. Owen Hood now on the outside. He cuts in, gets slashed. There's a shot. It dribbles behind the goal, and he closes the wickets there. And I thought the ref was going to call a slashing call here. He might be calling something. Looked like he got a slash on Hood as Hood tried to cut in. And there is, in fact, a penalty to the Generals. So the Cats are going to go to the power play, their first of the game, early second period. Burner now out there with Woodruff and Reisinger down low. And we'll have Hood and Weiss up top. Burner on the dot. Good hustle there by Hood. Draws the penalty. Face-off won by the Generals. They gather it. They send it right out. Off of Weiss's hands. He's got to retreat fast. Short-handed opportunity for the Generals. They walk in. Quick shot. And a save by Leonard. Leonard all over that one. Flashes the leather mitt. Keeps it on the ice for the whistle. No rebound. Coach Bernard changing up the fivesome right away. Sanders, Weissenberger, Fury, Tidd, and Crone. Weissenberger now on the dot. Bouncing puck. That's a terrible draw. And they score. My goodness. The ref just kind of throws it down. Not even top to bottom. He just kind of tosses it like a cornhole bag. And with that, the Newark Generals are able to pounce on a loose puck in the dot and bury it high glove for the shorthanded goal to tie it up. Wow, that was an awful puck drop. Now off the draw, Tidd tries to tie up his man, can't do it, and it's dumped in. Again, another face-off won by the Cats, and they let the wingers fly through the face-offs. Now the Newark has control of it, and the Warcats are on the power play as a reminder, folks. But you wouldn't know it right now, as the Warcats have the momentum. The Generals do. Back to Sanders now behind the net. Quickly pestered. He moves it up far side to Crone. Crone skates into it. Crone sends it across the middle. Bouncing puck comes to Tidd. Tidd back to Sanders. Sanders walks, takes a shot down low, deflected by Fury right at the hash marks, and that's a save there. And we have 1:07 remains here on the power play. Berner, Reisinger, and Woodruff now out with Hood and Weiss. Woodruff on the dot. Bouncing face-off. Cats look to try to gather. Loose puck comes out, Berner near side. Berner tries to send it down low to Reisinger. Reisinger can't gather it. Behind the net goes Woodruff. He tries to get a beat on it. He falls. Now on the pinch was Weiss that gets past him. A nice stretch pass here on the near side by Hood. Hood over to Berner, who walks through his man. Berner, he just tries to send it out, comes right back to him. A third attempt now, back to Berner, behind the net to Reisinger. Reisinger reams it around. Hood, long point shot, deflected right in front, and it's up into the netting behind the net. Face off deep in Newark zone here. 36 seconds remains on the Cats power play. 15:04 here in the second. We have a 1-1 game. Face-off won by the Generals. Woodruff tries to get pressure on his man. Berner thought he was going to lay that guy out, but he went for the stick check. Does the job, though. Now it's far side, Reisinger. Reisinger looks to walk. He walks. Shot! Oh, off the pipe! And it comes back out. Hood now drops it back to Reisinger. Reisinger walks, takes a long shot, deflected in front over the net. Berner now gathers it. Berner in the near side corner. Looking for an outlet. He sends it back down low. Woodruff now turns. He tries to feed Berner back in now. Another shorthanded opportunity for Newark, but they're going to rag and drag and kill the time as that expires the penalty here. Nothing doing for the Cats. In fact, they give up the shorthanded goal. 1-1 with 14:20 to play, second period. Far side off the wall. Reisinger tries to gather it, and he sends it back down low. Back up to Reisinger. Reisinger content on chipping it back out into the neutral zone. Hood now gathers. Hood with room. He tries to skate through the neutral zone, chips it up. Berner near side to Woodruff. Sent out. Aaron pass comes right to Reisinger. Reisinger turns, a quick shot. Save made. Rebound right in front. Where's it at? Reisinger picks it out. Oh, and he couldn't gather it. And it comes back to Sanders, who tries to dump it in. Sanders' second attempt comes right out to Woodruff. Backhand shot gets blocked behind the net. Reisinger now circles around the near side. That trio's been out a long time now. There's a shot towards the net, comes all the way out far side. Sanders turns, sends it right out in front. There's a quick shot. Turnaround shot by Woodruff. It got deflected, and it went up into the netting. 13:31 to play here. Second period. 1-1 game. Masucci on the dot, flanked by Sawyer and Fiala now. Hartwell and Crone. Face-off won by the Generals again. I have to say, I think they've won almost every face-off today. That clearing attempt picked off by Masucci goes right into some legs. Right back to Masucci. Tries to dump it in. And the third attempt, finally, the Generals come away with the back check by Sawyer. Tries to get there, but it gets dumped in behind the net. Hartwell now. He gets undercut, but it's overskated by the Generals player. Long stretch pass from Hartwell up to Fiala. He's got Masucci with him. He tries to feather it over to Masucci. Masucci walks in, comes in. Oh, the skate save by the tender. Off the rebound, off angle, shot save made. Now comes back to the point. Hartwell, long shot gets blocked, far side corner. Bouncing puck behind the net it goes as the ref looks to peg the net back on its moorings. Now back the Generals come, dumped back in behind the net, whistles all the way around. Far side, Tidd, it bounces off his stick. A lot of white bodies over there. That could be too many men on the ice, but they let that one go. Now there's a nice hook under Sawyer's armpit. That goes uncalled. Long shot save made. Leonard, he holds on to it for the whistle with 12:29 to play, second period. Face off there, won by the Cats, this time Weissenberger. And it's sent out into the neutral zone where Newark regathers inside their own blue. Weiss now gathers at his own blue line, sends it back to Hood. Hoodie now. Long stretch pass the other way, tries to hit Weissenberger, but that gets deflected into the bench, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off in the neutral zone. Off the draw. A bouncing puck comes out to Tidd. He tries to cut through. Lands back with Fury. Fury gets body, but he tries to shovel that one in the zone. Newark dumps it back into Cats territory. Hood fans on that pass, but he regathers it. And then interference got away with there. I think that's Sawyer, as Hood continues to carry down the zone and dump it in. Now around the far side, Tidd tries to get there. Bouncing puck in the near side corner. Weissenberger chips it back behind the net. Tidd gathers it. Tidd sends it right out front to Fury. Doesn't get it. Comes back to Weissenberger now. Weissenberger behind the net as Fury gets dumped in front of the net. Man, they're letting a lot of stuff go. This could get awfully ugly, awfully quick. Now Tidd takes his man down, and that they're going to call. Now you let 2 or 3 go. Like I said, it's going to get ugly fast, and Tidd drags his man down to the ice, and he is down. So the Cats will go to their second penalty kill here of the evening as the trainer slowly makes her way out. I think the ref pointed to that young man's head, so I'm not sure if he banged it on the ice or what. But he's sitting up, which is good news. Good news is that young man skates off on his own. Might be a little wobbly. So the Cats to the penalty kill, their second of the evening. 11:16 remains here in the second period, and it is a 1-1 game. Fiala, Woodruff, Sanders, and Whaley, the 4-man unit. Off the draw, won by the Generals. They walk to the top of the umbrella, send it down low. Oh, wow. It was behind Leonard. It came through. It was deflected behind him and came out the front. Now a bouncing puck. Fiala tries to skate into it. Good pressure there by Fiala. He's able to gather it. He's trying to pin it along the wall and kill some time off. Fiala still gathers it and sends it far side. Good job there by Carson. He goes to the bench. On comes Berner. Woodruff remains forechecking. He gets caught behind the net, gets blatantly picked. Should be an interference call. Another one goes uncalled. Now Newark looking to set around the perimeter here. D to D they go. Bouncing puck down low. Along the wall. Whaley battling. Woodruff tries to stick handle around the D that's pinned along the wall. Now it's picked out by the Generals as they look to find time and space. Near side corner. Back up, quick shot. That goes wide. Leonard might have got a piece of it. Penalty killers have been out there a long time. A backdoor play there goes wide. Berner tries to catch up to it. Now Sanders plants his man to the ground. And then he boards another as the Cats look to try to get pressure on that puck. 25 seconds to go. Near side wall. Off angle shot save made. Leonard rebound pops out. Steered away by Sanders. He is able to get a piece of it, but it does not come out of the zone. Good job by the Generals to keep this one in. Down low again. Outside of Berner, we've had these three penalty killers have been out there the whole kill. There's a shot save made. Leonard, and he's able to hold on to the rebound, finally giving these guys a chance to get off. Good job penalty killing there by that unit. Hood now out there with Weiss, Fury, and Weisenberger. Tid out of the box in 8 seconds, I suspect, will join his line mates. Face off, won by the Generals. And it comes out of the zone. Missed break there for the Cats. Dumped right back in. Hood gathers it just as Tid comes out of the box. Hood and then near side to Weisenberger. Weisenberger chips it out into the neutral zone. Newark back the other way. They try to maintain that pressure. Rimmed around, picked up. Back behind the net goes Newark. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. The Cats got to move their legs. There's a quick turnaround shot, goes wide. Weisenberger tries to get out here. Gets a stick on it, gets bumped. Looks to carry it out, can't do so. 3 forwards get caught up high. Now Fury gets a stick on that one. He looks to hit Weisenberger. Weisenberger, an opportunity the other way. He gets undercut. Nice defensive play by the Generals on the back check to clear that one out of harm's way. I know on the far side boards, Tid gets a stick on his man. He tries to stick with it. Weisenberger keeps it in. Now Crone gathers it, dumps it in. Now far side, it's Crone battling. He's able to chip it out. It's kept in. Long shot towards the front of the net, deflected, but then it's swiped at. And out into the neutral zone. Long pass, far side. Berner now the other side. Berner with a shot off the side of the net. Didn't get all that one. He comes in. He finds Reisinger right in front. Quick shot. Where's the net? Rebound lands right under the tender as he got shoved from behind. And we'll have a whistle here with 7:52 to play in the second period. Still a 1-1 game. Sawyer on to take that draw, won by the Generals again. They've dominated the face-off dot this evening. No pressure here. And it's going to be sent down. That'll be icing. So we're going to leave it right here. Sawyer on the draw here on the strong side too. Pops right out. Newark comes away with it. Another face-off where the Newark player jumps the Cats winger and is able to get to the loose puck. Over and over it's happening. Not sure why. Back go the Generals as they walk in. Long shot save made Leonard. 7:23 to play. Masucci, Woodruff, Fiella, Sanders, and Whaley. Face off. Nice win there by Woodruff. But unable to get control of it are the Cats. Now that one's picked off and dumped out by Woodruff. Fiella battling hard on his man on the forecheck. Now far side, Masucci giving chase to his man. Into the zone come the Generals with speed around the outside of the net. They try to send it out near side, and it's sent back behind the net. Whaley goes to pick it up. Whaley sends it around. A bouncing puck. Fiella can't handle it. It's dumped back behind the net. Now Sanders, another offensive body check there as it gets sent behind the net. They try to send it right out in front of the Generals, and it's a bouncing puck in front of Leonard. And now it's picked out and sent into the neutral zone. Ooh, Sanders just missed his man. Now Newark winning the battle off the wall. Nice check there by Masucci. And he just rims it around. Newark continues with the pressure. Loose puck in the middle. Woodruff tries to carry it out. Gets deflected. Comes back to Whaley. Whaley gains the red line, and he dumps it in. Late high hit there by the Newark Generals player right in front of the ref. I'm going to let that one go. What's new? Now Weiss quick on the back check to gather it. Newark quick on the forecheck. Now a long stretch pass up to Weisenberger. Weisenberger chip pass over to Tid. Tid gets body check, back check from behind. Now Tid has it. He tries to send it out front off the side of the net. And Whaley gathers it, dumps it right back in to the forecheck. Go the Cats. 5.5 to play here. Second period. Rimmed around far side. Hood keeps that one in. Keeps it down low. Bodied by Fury. Fury needs some support though. He chips it out. Nobody there. Now potential 2-on-1 the other way. Just dumped in there by Newark. They're content on dumping it in and playing below the hash. Now it's chipped out front. Hood protecting the puck as he battles one-on-one in the far side corner. He then shovels it behind the net. Tid, he gets undercut by the pinching defenseman. Not sure if he heard him coming or not, but Tid was waiting for the puck to get to him, and the defenseman went ahead and got it. Now, behind the net is Hood battling one-on-one. There's two other guys there. Got it. Someone's got to get in and help with the support. The Cats not doing much in their own zone. Now there's a nice out to Tid. Tid, he's got Weisenberger going to the net. Tid cuts in. He tries to center it to Luke, and it gets deflected at the last second now. The Cats look to get some fresh legs out. Now on the outside, long shot gloved by Leonard. He sees that the whole way. He holds on to it. 4.5 to play. Sawyer on the dot with Berner and Reisinger. Hartwell's out there, along with Crone. Crone gathers it and rims it around far side. Now the bouncing puck picked up by Hartwell there. He's able to get it up to Reisinger. Reisinger then chips it out into the neutral zone. A little converging there by Newark, and Berner looks to pick it up. Berner tries to sidestep his man. Gets tied up. He's able to chip it off the wall. It comes right back to Berner. Berner then sends it down low. He tries to hit Reisinger, but it's intercepted. Back the other way come the Generals. Bouncing puck through the neutral zone. Crone looks over his shoulder for an outlet pass. He rims it up near side, and that's going to go the length of the ice. So we're going to leave it here. We'll get a nice and call. 3:54 remains in the second period. The score remains tied at 1. Woodruff now on the dot. He wins that one, but it hits the referee's leg. And Newark gets a shot on net. Now Fiella, he's able to chip that one out and actually goes up into the Newark bench. We're going to face off deep in Cat territory. Masucci to take this one. Bouncing puck. He's able to win that one over to Fiella. Fiella then chips it out into the neutral zone. It's not going to have the legs for icing as Woodruff tries to catch up to it. Woodruff stays on his man. Nice job there. Fiala comes in for the support. Now it comes out. Masucci gets a stick on that one. He tries to keep it in. Bouncing at the blue line it is. And Newark's able to come away with it. Drifts over to Whaley. Whaley banks it off the near side wall. Wow, took a wicked hop. Didn't even come out of the zone. Long shot attempt heading wide, but Leonard's going to close the trapper on it. Sawyer out to take the draw now, along with Reisinger and Berner. Puck's just sitting in there. Sawyer does a great job of tying up his man. Hood comes in and gathers the loose puck, gains the red line, dumps it in, follows it up. Hood getting picked. Newark does a pretty good job of setting the pick play, and they're going to do it as long as it gets uncalled. Now in the neutral zone, picked off by Reisinger. Reisinger is able to walk through his man, but he gets his stick taken out away from him, and now back the other way go the Generals. Long shot from the point, off of Leonard's glove. Weiss tries to get to the loose puck. He gets beat to it. Comes right out in front. There's a quick shot. Goes wide, deflected off Hood. Now we get a penalty. Not sure what it's for. I didn't see it. And someone's getting a high stick call here. And it looks like maybe Sawyer's going to the box. No. It's on Newark. Okay, excuse me. Oh, an offensive zone penalty by the Generals below the goal line, no less. With 2:41 to go, gives the Cats an opportunity here to take the lead late in the second period. Fury, Weisenberger, Tidd down low, Sanders and Crone, the D-men. Weisenberger on the dot. He wins that one, gets it to Fury, chips it back to Sanders. Sanders long shot towards the net, deflected. Stays behind the net. Weisenberger tries to get there, comes out to Fury. Fury chips it to Sanders. Sanders turns, another shot attempt gets deflected. Fury tries to gather it. He bodies his man into the wall. Tidd comes over to gather it. Tidd tries to hit backdoor. Was Weisenberger. Now Tidd is able to pick it up. He gets hooked on the hands. Another no non-call, but then Tidd just drops his man like a ton of bricks. Now that clearing attempt's flagged down by Crone. A bouncing puck right in front of the Newark bench. Crone trying to gather it. Long shot attempt kicked away by Leonard. On the near side is Crone. Crone bodies off his man. Again, the Cats with the extra attacker, but Crone's got a battle one-on-one. Got to get two guys in there. Finally, Weisenberger comes in and does so. He chips it up, tries to hit Fury. It's out of his reach. Stumped back in, and it actually goes into the netting. And we'll have a face-off probably at center dot. 1:11 remains here in the Cats' power play. 1:52 left in the second period. The score remains tied at 1. So Hood and Weiss come out along with Berner, Reisinger, and Woodruff. Woodruff on the face-off dot. Bouncing puck kept by the Generals. Weiss has it. Weiss sidesteps one attacker. Tries to center up front. Not much on that pass at all. Luckily, it comes right back to him. He chips it into himself. Weiss now protecting the puck. Down low goes Weiss. He cuts off. It comes out to Reisinger. Reisinger sends it back down low to Weiss. Got to separate a little bit here. A little bunched up. Reisinger behind the net to Woodruff. Woodruff tried to bring it out to Berner. Got swiped off of his stick. Comes to the point. Hood's unable to keep that one in. On the recovery. Nice job there by Hood. Hood slams it back into the neutral zone. Reisinger's there. Reisinger. Far side to Woodruff. Woodruff looks to chip it in, but it goes up. And the glove saved by Carone on the bench. 30 seconds of power play remains. 1:11 in the period. Sorry about that, and thank you, Crystal. I have to mute every once in a while because of the music that's playing here, and if I don't, then Facebook will be liable to kick me off. So appreciate that. That's second period's over, folks. It is a 1-1 game after two. We'll get the ice cut, and we'll be back in about 10, 12 minutes. Thanks. All right, folks, here we go. Third period about to start. Cats and Generals tied up at 1. Back and forth they've gone throughout the game. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. The Generals, however, do have a shorthanded goal. 5-on-5 to start the third period here. Leonard back between the pipes. Weiss and Hood on D. We got Woodruff, Fiella, and Masucci up front. Off the draw, Fiella. He's able to chip that one into the Newark zone. Newark's able to gather it, though, behind the net. It comes out far side. Through the middle. Masucci gathers it, gives it to Weiss. Weiss near side to Hood. Hood with pressure, banks it to Woodruff. Woodruff tries to chip past it out front. Newark has it. There's a quick shot. Leonard with a save. Rebound swiped away. Masucci picks it up. He gives it right to the defenseman. And they walk right in. There's a shot blocked by Woodruff now. Woodruff. He gives it near side to Masucci. Masucci across the blue line. Long shot. Steered away. Comes right out front. Fiella couldn't get there in time. And now we got a high sticking call to Fiella coming up. As he got his stick up onto the mask of the defender. And now a tripping call perhaps to Masucci. We could get back-to-back penalties here. It would be a tough break here for the Cats. Now the extra attacker on for the Generals here. They pull their goalie with the delayed penalty. Cats got to touch up here. As this is an extended power play. And now Whaley's able to touch it up. And we get the penalty call, so it'll be a high stick. And it looks like they're just calling the one, which is probably a good break for the Cats. So early third period, Newark on the power play. Weisenberger out there with Fury, Hartwell, and Crone off the draw. Generals win it. Around the perimeter they go. Quick, nice forecheck there by Weisenberger. That's what you got to do. A little bit aggressive here on the penalty kill. Force the Generals to have to make quicker decisions. Oh, that one just kept in. Generals now back the other way. Back pass here comes out of the zone. Fury giving chase. He stays on his man on the far side, and it's dumped in. That should be an icing call, and it will be icing with 1:22 remaining in the power play. Good job there by that four-man unit. Berner, Reisinger, Weiss, and Hood now over the bench. Berner on the dot. He wins out and clear to Reisinger with a quick shot. Goes wide off the dasher. Berner tries to gather it. He tries to send it out front. It gets deflected. Forcing the Generals to retreat. Let's return the favor and get a shorthanded goal ourselves. What do you say, folks? Speed through the neutral zone. They look to walk right in. There you go. Good job there by Weiss. Gets in the way of his man and then plants him. .50 seconds here left in the power play to the Generals. Into the Cat zone, behind the net. They swing it. To the top. Reverse back down low. Now it gets a stick on that one. Reisinger tries to get a beat on his man. Reisinger, potential 2-on-1 developing for the Cats. He's got Berner going to the net. Reisinger on the outside takes a shot. Oh, and that goes wide. Comes all the way down. Whaley, though, he'll gather it, reverse it, kill precious seconds off. Sanders then turns and dumps it all the way down. 15 seconds to go in the power play for the Generals. Now Tidd and Sawyer out there. Tidd, he just dumps it right back in, and that will kill the remaining seconds. Great job penalty killing there. Not much pressure at all by the Generals. Now Sawyer gets in the way of that clearing attempt. Sawyer battling 1-on-3. Fiella comes in to help out. Fiella tries to chip it far side to Sanders. It gets caught in the legs of the Generals. Sanders comes back to gather it, and it's swiped behind the net. Whaley then reverses up the far side. Fiella chips it back out into the neutral zone. And Newark with the quick counterattack back the other way. Dumped in, rimmed around far side. Sanders tries to get there. Sanders is able to dump it out off the defender, Tidd. Chasing it down. Tidd lays up. Saw the footsteps coming and he peeled back. And now it's dumped in by Josh. Sent far side. Sawyer looks to get there. Tries to body his man. Rims out to Sanders. Sanders trying to get it out of harm's way. And that's offside. So we get a whistle here. 12:53 remains, third period, still 1-1. Generals and Cats. Face off won by the Cats. Luckily, Woodruff gets it back to Crone before he gets undercut. Crone returns the favor. Woodruff across the red line, across the blue now. Wide is Kendall Woodruff. Oh, nice little move. He loses it, and then he tries to send it right out in the slot. It goes past everybody all the way down, right to Leonard. Leonard sends it over to Crone. Crone with a guy right on him. A little hook on the hands, no call. Hartwell bodies his man. Passed out front. It's directed, and Weisenberger can't get it out of harm's way. It does come back to Luke, and he chips it up to Woodruff, and it's out of his reach. Now it's sent out. Fury picks that one out right in the center. Bouncing puck. Fury tries to settle it down. He turns, can't get the shot off. Whereas it comes back to Fury. And again, it just drifts out into the side here. Now picked off by Hartwell. Hartwell, he chips it up to Woodruff. Oh, just out of his reach. Nice defensive play there by the Generals to get back. Now, rimmed off the boards here. Comes back to Weiss. Weiss chips it right back up the wall. Fury comes over, bodies his man, and Weiss can't get the puck out. And it's dumped back deep. Now Weiss picks it up behind the net. It gets stolen off of his stick. And the Generals in the near side corner. Weiss comes down around the perimeter. Goes Newark. They try to send it out. Newark's pass going to go all the way the length of the ice. The Warcats are able to get a full line change on the forward line. Berner, Reisinger, and Sawyer come out. Sawyer with speed, forcing his man. Pass out front. Pass to the neutral zone, 2-on-2 come the Generals. Long shot blocked by Hood. Now behind the net. Generals look to make a play out to the front of the net. Nice play there by Sawyer, who tries to chip it up to Berner, just out of his reach off the dasher. Berner with a long reach gets a piece of it. And now Sawyer tries to follow that up, as does Reisinger. And now it comes out into the center zone. And Newark back the other way. A little drop pass there. Quick shot. Out goes wide. It comes hopping off the end wall all the way out to the top of the zone here. Dump back down low. Far side corner it goes. Up the wall. Towards the net. Steered away by Leonard. Now Whaley trying to body his man. Reisinger gets in there as well. Berner is able to bring it out into the neutral zone. They can't get control of the puck. The Generals look to come back into Cat territory. They send it out. Missed on that one. Reisinger plays it off the door. Is able to chip it out. And the Cat forwards go for a line change as we approach 10 minutes left here in the third period. Masucci, Woodruff, and Fiala now. Fiala, the one-man forechecker. Far side pass. Newark loves the long stretch pass, so that should be an icing call, and it will get called with 9:52 to play, third period. Woodruff on the offensive zone draw. He wins this clean back to Fiala with a quick shot. Doesn't get through. Hits some bodies. Comes back to Carson. He blows a tire. And it comes out of the near side wall inside the Newark zone. They retreat deep below their hash. Nice forecheck there by Fiala. Just out of his reach. Woodruff's able to chip that one up to Fiala. But it stays in the neutral zone. Comes back to Hardy. Hardy tries to send it up to Masucci. Masucci tries to body his man as it gets dumped into the Cat zone. Near side wall. Crone battling it. Pops out. They try to send it right out in front. Nice stick check there by Masucci. Gets it up to Crone. Crone now with speed. He looks to go wide on. He cuts in and it just rolls off his stick. Crone sticks with it. He gets hooked again. They're just letting all these little hooks go. It's enough to warrant a call. But they're getting away with everything are the Generals. Now it's dumped in. Crone just about plants his man. Now Hood plays it on the near side wall. Fury gets the puck out. He tries to follow it up. He's able to do so as the rest of the Cats look to change up. Back come the Generals. Now Hood is able to get that one to Fury. Fury chip pass up to Tidd. Tidd evades the hit. Now he looks to protect it. Josh Tidd on the backhand. He tries to send it towards the front of the net. He's able to do so. Right into the blue paint, covered up by the tender here with 8:33 to play in the third period in a 1-1 game. Weisenberger on the draw, won by the Generals. Behind the net, they take it. Rimmed around, and it's sent up into the netting by the Generals player, so we'll have a face-off deep in their territory. Fury to take this one. Fury goes forward with it, and it's picked up by the Generals. Tried to be kept in by Weiss, but it crosses him up. An opportunity now for the Generals the other way. Long shot, blockered away by Leonard. Hood now. On the near side wall, Hood and Weisenberger battling. All right, up top, there's a long shot. It goes back. Comes off the far end wall. There's a quick shot. It comes out near side. Now Weisenberger on the near side gets a piece of that. Fury tries to get the puck out, and it's kept in here at the point. Tidd comes over. 3 forwards here for the Cats. Get caught on the near side, and there's a shot towards the front of the net. Lands on Fury's paraphernalia. He's able to swipe it out of harm's way, and it gets into the neutral zone here. 7:40 to play as the Cats look to change up. Now it's dumped in off of Fury. He's been out there a long time. Now the Generals are able to make a change. Hood cuts that one off, but it bounces right back to the Generals player. Comes right onto the high slot. Shot deflected. It goes wide. Just on the outside. It comes back. Reisinger now. A little chip pass to Burner. Burner opportunity the other way. He tries to get away from 3 guys oncoming, and he cuts in. A little inside out. It comes right back. Reisinger picks it up. Reisinger cuts in now. It rolls off of his stick. Now he tries to drop it to Sawyer. He overskates it, and the Generals come back the other way. These Generals, they got some speed, though. I'll give them that. Tenacious on the forecheck, and they got some speed. Reisinger now on the far side finds a seam. He continues to go wide. Sawyer's going hard to the net. He gives it to Sawyer, and it just drifts wide. Quinn Sawyer just puts it wide on the glove side. Now on the far side. Comes out. Generals here with an opportunity. Nice back check by Sawyer. Picked up by Burner, and then it's chipped back in. Now Sanders gathers. Sanders across the red line, gets stick check. Whaley chips this one up to Burner. Burner just sends it into the middle. Comes back to Burner. Burner sends it far side, goes to Woodruff. Burner's been out there a long time, but he stays in on the forecheck. Now deep is Fiala. Oh, look, way too much time there again for this Newark player. He sends it right in front. Good job by Crone to steer that one into the far side corner. Now it comes right out to the top slot. There's a quick shot, and they score. Wow, nothing you can do about that one. That was a crazy redirect that came right out to the top of the slot, and that went high blocker over Leonard. And the Newark Generals take a 2-1 lead here with 5:46 to play, third period. Now off the draw, Weisenberger tries to chip it up. Fury overskates it, and Generals come back with it. Dumped in on Leonard, and he's just going to cover it up and get the whistle. Fury on the dot here. Face off won by Fury, goes right to a Newark player, gets a quick shot again. Winning the draw on the near side boards, and the Warcat player does not get the puck. Common occurrence for the Cats. winning draws and not getting possession. Weisenberger now on the dot. This time won by the Generals. They walk in. There's a quick shot. Save made. Quick change up here for the forwards. That's 2 face-offs lost, 2 consecutive shots right off the bat. Reisinger comes out with Berner and Sawyer. Berner on the draw. Newark players should get tossed out, but they're not going to toss them. They're just going to leave them be. One by Berner, picked up by Reisinger. Over to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to cut through. Reisinger follows it up. Reisinger now looks to come into the zone. Berner with the stick check. Is a miss. And it comes back. Newark coming in. Nice reach in there by Hood. Get a piece of that one. Now Newark comes right off the end wall. They send it back door. There's a quick shot, and Hood gets his stick on that one. It goes up into the netting. 4:59 remains. Third period. Cats trail 2-1. Masucci on the draw here with Woodruff and Fiala. He wins that clean back to Sanders. Sanders gathers it behind the net, flips it off the wall, nobody there. And luckily it hops over the incoming pinching player. And then that one bounces off Masucci and into the Warcat bench. Woodruff now, he takes that draw. Masucci's able to gather it, he dumps it in. Might go for an icing call. And it will. Too much on that one. 4:45 to play. Weisenberger going to take this draw. He's got Fury and Tid. He wins this draw, and again, another winger jumps Fury this time. And are able to gain control of it, but the Cats are able to get the puck out of the zone. Now Weisenberger knocks that one down. He tries to dump it in. Tid on the quick forecheck there, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Sanders now jumps on the loose puck. Sanders now on the near side. He dumps it in. The Cats look to get a forecheck going. Tid behind the net. He tries to shovel it out front. It comes to Fury. Tries to get it to Sawyer, forcing Generals to retreat back behind their own net. Tid quick on the maintains the forecheck. Weisenberger comes in as well. I kept saying Sawyer. My bad. I meant Weisenberger. No icing for some reason there. Comes all the way down. Sanders chips it far side. Fury tries to get it past the oncoming attacker. Stays in the zone. Right into the slot. Shot made and a save by Leonard here. 3:58 to go. Time running down. The Cats trail 2-1. Berner, Sawyer, and Reisinger now. With Hartwell and Crone. Berner on the dot. He wins that far side over to Crone, who tries to bank it out. Not much on that one. It goes all the way down as the player gets behind Hartwell and is able to get a piece of that one, and Leonard flags it down. Berner on the dot again. Tries to win it back. It bounces to the Generals player, who dumps it in near side corner. Hartwell chips it up to Sawyer, bounces off him and lands on Reisinger. He tries to chip it out of the zone. That gets flagged down. Back to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to upman it, and he fans on it, and then the second attempt goes all the way down. No icing behind the net. Cats got to get some pressure here. All three forwards converge on the far side. Now a long stretch pass, and the player gets behind the D, and they shovel that one towards the net. Crone's there to come back. He gathers it. Bouncing puck, Crone. Sawyer comes over to help out. The loose puck pops out. Berner comes down to gather it. Newark content on playing below the hash. They try to send it out front. Oh, it's a bouncing puck. Goes off a Hartwell and it lands right back to Leonard. He covers it up. It's 3:09 to play, third period. Cats down by 1. Woodruff's going to take this draw. He wins that one. Clear back to Hood. Hood steps into space. Hood across the red line, dumps it in. In the near side, Masucci gets there first. Masucci plays it back. A long stretch pass, trying to go across, gets flagged down, and Newark dumps it in. Hood catches up to it. Hood, he gets hooked around the net. And Newark with control of it along the near side wall. Sent towards the net. Weiss is there. Weiss tries to get the puck out. Doesn't get much on that, but it does come out of the blue. Woodruff now. He circles it. He sends it near side through Weiss's stick, but Masucci's there. But the Generals are winning the board battles right now and getting the pucks back in the zone. Long shot blocked by Hood. Comes right back. Another shot attempt. Another block by Hood. Loose puck at the top of the zone. Chipped out by Masucci. Masucci overskates it. Approaching the 2-minute mark here. We'll have to watch Leonard. But the Warcats need to get some offensive zone pressure. They haven't been in the Newark zone much at all this third period. It's been all Newark. Far side, Tidd tries to reach for it, doesn't connect. Now backdoor pass attempt, comes out to the high slot. Reisinger tries to get a stick. There's a puck directed towards the net. Tidd now is able to get a piece of it, but it doesn't come out of the zone. Kept in deep. Behind the net, Crone stays put and nicely redirects that pass. Now Tidd looks to play it. It comes back to Crone. Crone near side to Berner. Berner tries to cut in on his man. 1:25 to play. Leonard is still in the net. No control, though, for the Warcats. So now they're going to pull the goalie, but the Warcats don't even have control of the puck. Now it's back with Whaley. Whaley, he then dumps it in. No offside there. That's interesting. Warcats got to put the pressure on. Berner is able to get a piece of that one. Extra man for the Warcats, but can't really gather anything right now. Whaley now. Whaley picks it up in the neutral zone. Under a minute to play here. Whaley got to move that puck. He gets swiped off of his stick as he tries to carry it in. Reisinger now picks it up. Reisinger far side. He then sends it down low. Steered away into the corner. Again, Fury's got to get there. Near side, Berner. Berner turns and sends it towards the net. Goes through everybody. Reisinger giving chase. Now it's sent the length of the ice, and that is going into the net. And we got an empty netter goal here with 35 seconds to play. The clock continues to run. As the Cats had the extra attacker, but were unable to gain control of the puck at all with that man advantage. Again, not much generating for Westerville this third period. It's been all Newark, and they've got 2 third-period goals to show for it. Lead this one 3-1 with 28 seconds to go. In fact, about 35 seconds to go as the clock ran for about 7 seconds. There's a puck directed towards the front of the net. Again, Newark coming out the other way. And their shot gets blocked and goes up into the ceiling, and we get a whistle with 16.4 to play. Weisenberger on the dot. Tries to send it out. Comes back to the corner. Weiss rims it around near side. Fiala tries to skate it out, but that'll be dumped in, and they'll just about do it for this one here. And the final horn goes. And the Newark Generals take this one 3-1 here on a Thursday night. A 1-1 game going into the third period does not end well for the Cats. And the Newark Generals will leave with the W. That'll do it from the Lou Gibbs Arena. Cats back in action Sunday afternoon as they take on the Hilliard Wildcats. Until then, have a good weekend.